The Deluxe Edition of Kingdom Hearts 3. Yep, after 12 years of waiting and a couple of spin-offs on Nintendo 3DS, the sequel is finally here. And speaking of sequels and Nintendo, many people want this game to appear on here. And after a press conference with Tetsuya Nomura, who is director of the game at Square Enix, saying that he wants the game to come out on the PS4 and Xbox One first, and then we'll decide. That's what he said. Well, now that it's out, people are starting to ask, will it come to Nintendo Switch? Will it come to Nintendo Switch? My personal opinion, maybe, but it'll have to be downgraded. Oh, but just look at the texture. It looks so amazing. And if you look at the back, look at all the worlds that you have to play in. There's Arendelle from Frozen. Monstropolis. A mixture of Hercules and Sleeping Beauty. Toy Story Land. An Unnamed Kingdom. San Francisco. I kind of wish that it would have taken place in Los Angeles instead of that. And sorry if you don't see the picture clearly. Jack Sparrow's in there with Mickey Mouse. Speaking of Jack Sparrow, Johnny Depp is off, but I bet you guys know that already. As you can see, the Deluxe Edition comes with a steelbook case, an art book, and a collectible pin. And this fabric poster of Woody, who's going to appear in Toy Story 4 coming this summer. And yes, as you can probably tell by the bag, I got the GameStop version of it. And now that, just look at this. It looks so organized, like a bookcase. As you can see, this is the standard cover edition. And it's not for resale. It's enhanced for the PS4 Pro. But the steelbook, on the other hand, looks really cool. You open it, and it has a really cool decorative art covers. And here's the art book showing Sora holding a, I forgot the fruit name. It looks like a star from Super Mario. And here he is on the throne. Foreshadow at the end. And it's pretty modest, but it has includes a timeline of his journey since his origins 17 years ago on the PlayStation 2, after that fallout with Nintendo. A long time passes. Goes back to Nintendo, PlayStation 2, DS, the Game Boy Advance, then back to PS2, DS and 3DS, and that's the epilogue of, and then we get the extension, and finally, Kingdom Hearts 3. It's kind of like a timeline of Zelda. As you can see, there's characters from both Square and Disney, art books and environments, but I won't go deep into it until the review. And just like that, I just lost $50 in trade value. But hey, still one more thing you gotta find out, and that's the keychain. It's a pin not suitable for children, yada yada. Hopefully it's tradable at the Disney pin trading site. But as if I want to trade that. As I unwrap the poster, I'll give you a little brief rundown of the entire franchise in Virginia. And would you looky here. Sorry if my fingers are in the way. It's a fabric poster from GameStop. It has Woody Not too obvious for a Toy Story 4 promotion. That's Sora at the end. Stay still. Goofy and Donald. Where's Mickey? Is there any back? Oh, no, there's no back. But yeah. Pretty darn good fabric poster from GameStop for Fire Emblem. And there we go. A promotion for the mobile game. And the disc looks amazing. It's like the art book. I'll be it upside down. Oh man. And then there's World of Final Fantasy Maxima, which is now on the PlayStation Network. But I believe that there was a Switch port in there. Is there a Switch port? Yeah, there is. It's released on PS4 and Switch and PC, but you know Sony. And then there's the product registration for the Square Enix thing. And that's about it for the Deluxe Edition. Now you're probably wondering why I didn't buy the really good Collector's Edition or the PS4 Pro. My answer? I kind of pre-ordered it too late. And GameStop has been canceling PlayStation 4 pre-orders everywhere, leaving not everyone happy about it. But hey, at least they get something. Wonder what GameStop's going to respond to. And as you can see, I upgraded my TV last Christmas Day. I really got to change the size for it. And as a memory, the old PlayStation 2 logo. Now, let's insert this baby in. The pen fell. And my battery's low. Yeah, it's a big bummer for future PlayStation 4 Pro owners that got their orders canceled by GameStop. In return, they got a $25 certificate, which isn't saying much, but subtitles say, screw you, we don't care. Or they can't be bothered or whatever. I mean, people were frustrated about it. And as you missed the beeping sound, it was just a long update all ahead of us. If you're wondering how long, about 6 minutes. Not bad. Well, but then again, they did say 1.01 on the screen. So while it's loading, there's everybody asking, will Kingdom Hearts 3 release on Nintendo Switch? Especially now that the core console games have been released. Especially after the director saying it's not going to be considered until after the game is released. And now the game is released. And people are starting to clamor for a Nintendo Switch version. I personally want it to be on the Switch because of the mobile gameplay and various other reasons like Joy-Cons, HD Rumble, touchscreen controls. I mean, they could do anything, especially after if they could format Final Fantasy 11 and 12 on there. they could sure as Bowser's Giant port the newest game on a Switch. Although one exception was Final Fantasy 15 with their little Pocket Edition, which isn't bad, so to say. It's just that it's not that great as stuff. But yet, in another interview, Nomura says it's possible to release the game on a Switch, as other hardware is not limited to the Switch, and we will consider all of them after the release of PS4 and Xbox One version. But now, there's a lot of potential for the Switch, since it's already sold more consoles than the Wii. It's already outsold the Wii U. And it's already surpassing the PS4 in install base. Which makes it a very likely... But it will come with sacrifices, as you know. The Switch runs on a really weak version of the Tegra X1, as Nintendo decided not to amplify its power docked. But yet, how long is it gonna take for AAA games to be released on the Switch? They might pull a Bandai Namco and just release it on there unexpectedly, like they did with Fighters. I mean, it's 22% ahead of PS4. Great long-term performance. It's outpacing the PS4 and Xbox One 22 months into its status. It's already the fastest selling console where I live, which is stateside. But despite the stuff, major developers are still not developing games on the console. And speaking of Switch, Piranha Plant is finally out. So while Kingdom Hearts 3 is updating, we'll take care of things with the big N. It's finally available, and if you register the game just before the end of the month tomorrow, you better check your email to make sure you got the game, or the DLC code. Now, be warned, this takes about up to 10 days, so it might take you a little while just to get the DLC code. And another thing, I've been starting to hear some people around my area saying that Piranha Plant makes the game crash while you're playing All-Star mode. And me personally, I haven't experienced it myself, but it's gotta be a huge bummer for those who grinded their spirits up to level 99 only for it to lose it all because of one man-eating flower decided to taunt many speedrunners. And also new to Smash is Nintendo sponsoring next tournament, along with the Squid Shooter game, Splatoon, I think. Yeah. Well, apparently Nintendo has been hosting for qualifiers, so the grand prize is they get to go to PAX East down in Boston and compete in finals over there. And you can play at all qualifiers, which makes it really handy if you fail the first time. But Seriously. For that, you need an NSO or Nintendo Switch Online. It costs $20 for a whole year. But if you're one of those people who don't have money like me, it's going to be a bit tricky on how to get all that sorted out. And well, yeah. Now for that, back to Piranha Plant. Now, when you get your email, you have to enter the code of your Piranha Plant into the eShop. You won't be able to get it in the game itself. You have to redeem it into the eShop like so. Once you input your code, it should be on the screen. And yeah, check the download status. But yeah, I've been hearing people that their games keep crashing. Oh, done already. That their games keep crashing because of Piranha Plant. You play as in an all-star mode, which apparently Nintendo hasn't even bothered to fix yet. Or it's probably just a bug that they'll probably have to update again. So until a fix is done, or something like that, stay away from playing All-Star mode. It will save you a lot of stress for having to replay it all over again. And while playing Ultimate, I encountered a bunch of Melee diehards who started claiming Melee was better. And I can understand their point because the Cube controller is a bit slower on the game itself. And as you can see, there you are. Piranha Plant joins the battle. And Mega Spirits Week is on. Version 2.0. It's nothing much, but it's just Spirit Board without the 4 players. New partners on the shop. And then you added a DLC, Piranha Plant. However, it's only available to those who bought the retail version of the game. And when I mean retail, I mean physical. So if you bought a digital, you're automatically done. You just retail have to register the game and stuff. However, for those who failed to buy it and failed to enter the code before the end of this month, they'll have to wait to purchase it at an overpriced of $10. And Game Balance fixed this, so all you competitive Smash people out there, you better check the tier lists. Because Pikachu or Peach might not be the top fighter anymore. Anyway, let's go back to the PS4 and see how it's faring. Oh, it's already done. And we'll ask for the review of Kingdom Hearts 3. I'll do a review by Groundhog Day, which is when Goji98 wants me to tell him about the future of Hollywood movies or whatever. I don't know. But back to the Nintendo Switch dilemma. Should we believe the words of this YouTube user called Dreamcast Guy? I'll add a link to his video down below. In his 9-minute video, he claims that a little quote-unquote source that works for Square Enix wants to bring the game onto the Switch. I mean, I could see it in the head, but it probably won't come out till about E3 time. I mean, I mean, I don't know what's going on with that little theory of his, but the link down below in the description should lead you to the video, and he'll tell you all about it. For all we know, it probably would be a fluke, an early April Fool's joke. As considered, the Nintendo Switch can run on Unreal Engine, which is the same engine that Octopath is on. And also, if they do actually port the game to the console, it might be using that 2D style that they trademarked a little while back. Just a heads up. Because should Square Enix release any game like Life is Strange, future FF game, or a future KH game if they're up for it, it might probably have the 2D style. Because let's face it, guys, Nintendo isn't that strong. And especially after rumors that they might have to leave console gaming in the past. But still, I kind of, if Square Enix or Nintendo is seeing this, you guys better put the game on a console. I don't care how long it takes. It took you guys 12 years just to release the third one. You just have to downgrade a couple of things. Some stuff you don't really need. Or heck, maybe they'll do a surprise announcement as well as release it immediately like they did with Fortnite on E3. Which surprisingly Sony is skipping this year. And it's going to be the last E3 of Los Angeles for the time being, because they want a lot more space or something like that. And now, just now, I just heard that Xbox is going to go big at E3 after Sony drops out. You think it's going to go big or not? Comment below down on this commentary, and please leave a like. Don't forget to subscribe for more of me, Jamie Retro, but back into his prime, not what he is now. This is all on the top of my head, honestly. It's too much to do over the days and stuff like that. So yeah, stay tuned for the review. And Goji98 is gonna do some more videos, I heard. He won't tell me any details. And Dichango is doing some sort of Groundhog Day spoof. I don't know. I'll let them do the talking. But until then, like, comment, subscribe. Think of your opinions on how KH3 would fare on the Switch. And don't forget to click on the links below to support the other YouTubers, especially after Article 13 pass and all. So until then, see you guys next time.